Set in the foothills of the Aravallis, the small state of Haryana is best known for its lush agricultural fields, replete with ponds, lakes and many waterlogged sites. These in turn have given rise to a number of wetlands that are precious feeding and breeding grounds for waterfowls and other wildlife. Today, Haryana is counted as one of the key habitats of wetland-dependent, resident and migratory birds. Haryana has 2 national parks and numerous wildlife sanctuaries which harbour an exceptionally rich avifauna. Nearly 500 of the 1,250 bird species recorded in the Indian subcontinent can be spotted here. The pride of Haryana is the Sultanpur National Park located in Gurgaon. The 1.43 square kilometers of shallow freshwater wetlands of Sultanpur attract a remarkable concentration of several colorful winged species. Summer and monsoon months are dominated by the resident birds. Egrets, herons, ibises, storks, cormorants and darters nest in close colonies known as heroneries. Painted storks with their colorful plumage build nests on top of trees. The fish-eating birds are most conspicuous during monsoon and are regularly seen foraging in the shallow areas. The Forest Department of Haryana introduces fish fingerlings during the monsoon to augment fish population.
ये क्योंकि वेटलैंड्स हैं और वेटलैंड एक तरह से ट्रांजिएंट इकोसिस्टम होता है, इसलिए इनका रखरखाव करना बहुत ज़रूरी है। उसके उच्चतम प्रबंधन के लिए वन विभाग हरियाणा हमेशा ही सक्रिय रहता है।
Bird enthusiasts can also drive a couple of hours from Sultanpur towards Jhajjar to access another great birding destination, the Bhindawas Wildlife Sanctuary. The 12-kilometer long embankment around the lake, along with a network of trails, affords a closer look at avian creatures in their habitat. Jaccanas and dabchicks also breed in the reeds during monsoon. The moorhens play an important role in the wetland system by uprooting and feeding on the aquatic grasses. This prevents choking of the wetland. The sarus crane, the tallest flying bird, also nests during the monsoon every year. A typical wetland bird, it is seen foraging on tubers and roots of various grasses and sedge in shallow water areas. Mostly seen in twos, sarus cranes pair for life. Sarus cranes are known to be indicators of good health of a wetland and are known to nest higher when good rainfall is expected. In a good year, the wetlands of Haryana attract more than 100 species of migratory birds. September onwards, birds begin to arrive from outside India in search of feeding grounds and to pass the winter. By December, huge congregations can be seen in these wetlands.
विजिटर के लिए जो पाथवेज बनाए हुए हैं बिल्कुल पास हैं। पक्षी इतने अपने आप को सिक्योर महसूस करते हैं कि वो लोग घूमते भी हैं साथ साथ और वो बिल्कुल उनके पास आ जाते हैं, जिससे कि एक विजिटर का और आनंद बढ़ जाता है।
Most ducks and geese come from Siberia and Central Asia. The shovelers, gadwalls, pintails and pochards are the dominant wintering waterfowl that utilize the wetlands of Haryana as staging ground to go further south. The red-crested pochards with their attractive golden red heads like feeding on aquatic plants. The coot is another conspicuous winter migrant that comes in large numbers. It is usually seen in big flocks in open water areas. Waders such as sandpipers and plovers are attracted by the invertebrates in the soft mud on the edge of the wetland. Green sandpiper and black-winged stilts come from Siberia. Besides a rich avifauna, these wetlands also support a diverse mammal population. Wetlands have a transient ecosystem that need to be carefully managed to avoid their conversion into grasslands. The Haryana Forest Department is engaged in many conservation activities such as desilting of the wetlands, removal of aquatic grasses, and maintaining water levels. Construction of mounds, widening of paths, and planting of trees are some of the other efforts.
ये सारे काम हम हर वर्ष सक्रिय होकर करते हैं ताकि जो भी यहाँ पे पर्यटक के रूप में, जो रिसर्चर के रूप में जो लोग भी आएँ उसका उच्च ढंग से और वो आनंद ले सकें। इसी के साथ साथ बर्ड्स की नीड्स के अकॉर्डिंगली भी हम इस इकोसिस्टम की मैनेजमेंट करते हैं क्योंकि हर पक्षी को एक डेप्थ का पानी नहीं चाहिए होता है।
CCTV cameras help keep a record of the various bird species, and strategically placed watchtowers offer panoramic views and are excellent places to spot the vibrant avian population of the park. The Forest Department has set up interactive information and interpretation centers where visitors can get in-depth knowledge of wetland biodiversity. Routes of migratory birds can be tracked on interactive maps. Bird calls and songs can be heard at the click of a button. Wetlands are productive and diverse ecosystems with multifarious functions, but are fragile in nature. Local village groups are encouraged to partner towards the cause of wetland conservation. The Haryana Forest Department regularly holds meetings to generate awareness for protection of these important areas.
कम्युनिटी की सहभागिता ऐसे कार्यक्रमों के लिए बहुत ज़रूरी है। कम्युनिटी के जिन लोगों को उस बारे जागरूकता नहीं है, हम विशेष जागरूकता अभियान भी किया है। वहाँ की महिलाओं को हमने सेल्फ हेल्प ग्रुप के माध्यम से इस कार्यक्रम के साथ जोड़ा है, उनको हमने लाइवलीहुड्स के साथ जोड़ा है ताकि वो अपने आप को सोशियो इकोनॉमिक तौर पे भी ऊंचा महसूस करें और वो नेचुरल रिसोर्स मैनेजमेंट के साथ साथ हमारे साथ जुड़े।
Sultanpur and Bhindawas are linked with a number of natural wetlands which attract a good number of birds. It is important to protect these wetlands to increase and sustain bird population.
हमें अपने वाइल्ड लाइफ सेंचुरी या नेशनल पार्क के अंदर की मैनेजमेंट का खतरा नहीं होता, आसपास के वातावरण से भी हम जुड़े होते हैं और पक्षी भी वेटलैंड से बाहर भी जाते हैं, वो खेतों में भी जाते हैं, वो ड्रेन्स में भी जाते हैं और जहाँ की पेस्टिसाइड्स और केमिकल फर्टिलाइज़र का बहुत ज़्यादा इस्तेमाल होता है, जिस वजह से उनकी कई बारी डेथ्स भी रिपोर्ट होती हैं।
The efforts of the Haryana Forest Department in habitat improvement and protection of these wetlands are commendable. This gives hope that the Sultanpur and Bhindawas will continue to be counted in the list of the richest birding hotspots of India.